Evening, everyone. Hello and welcome to A Course in Miracles discussion, followed by Chanting for Change. I'm Teri Angel here with my co-host Karen Palmer. Hi, Karen.
Hi.
And I'm just ask Karen to please get us going. I'm going to mute myself.
All righty. Okay, so this is where we're going to join in our hearts, connecting heart to heart. So we invite you all to close your eyes and start to slow down your breath. And just feel into that feeling of perfect love. A love without an opposite. A love that is eternal and changeless and timeless. And allow yourself to just rest here. Rest in this moment. Rest no matter what is happening externally. Rest in the kingdom of heaven within you. It is hard to understand what the kingdom of heaven is within you really means. This is because it is not understandable to the ego, which interprets it as if something outside is inside. And this does not mean anything. The word within is unnecessary. The kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of wholeness, the kingdom of love is you. The kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of wholeness, the kingdom of perfect love is you. The kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of wholeness, the kingdom of perfect love is you. Just feel yourself resting here. Just feel yourself nowhere to go, nothing to do. Just resting. Just feeling your heart expanding, feeling it growing, feeling it warm like the sun radiating out onto everyone, shining those beautiful, beautiful eternal rays of light, going in every direction. See it landing in all the spaces where there's fear, where there's anger, where there's confusion. See those light rays, your beautiful, eternal light rays, radiating across to every heart, to every mind, so that the most profound healing is radiating from you, the kingdom of heaven. You have brought heaven to earth. Thank you. And now we can talk about how peaceful our day has been. And now we can discuss how we could see peace instead of what we were seeing. I know Teri has some fun stories to share.
Yeah, Teri, come on with it.
She's got some fun stories. We had a
Well,
fun morning together, and she had told me she was going to tune in to find out what her lesson is.
Did you have a day, Teri?
Oh, I'm still having a day, Sharon.
No.
She hasn't had sleep.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Well, the teenagers decided to party here at the house, the common house, until 4 o'clock in the morning with all kinds of teenagery stuff going on. And then tonight it's a full-blown adult party. Sounds like karaoke going on and all kinds of stuff. And I'm just having a really tough time. So,
Oh, I'm sorry, Teri.
yeah, so I'm just going to breathe and just enjoy all of your all's experiences that hopefully are a whole lot better than mine right now.
Well, for your knowledge, I can't hear anything but you. So if there's noise, I can't hear it at least.
Yeah, I can't hear any noise behind you either.
Yeah, it's just so distracting to me. I'm trying to focus and I'm
Yeah.
getting thump on top of my ceiling.
Oh, boy.
All is well. I have a roof over my head. I'm so grateful. So nothing to complain about here.
Okay. Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here. Only love.
It's just a meaningless party anyway.
I truly hope they're having fun. I sincerely do. I'm like, okay, God, well, I don't know what my lesson is yet, but I'm open to learn.
Maybe there's no meaning in it at all.
Christine has her hand up.
Yeah, I went to the doctor and my wild coma pressure went down to 19, where both my eyes where they and that a peace for me for the day.
Oh, very good.
Yes, these are my doctor. I can't wait for new glasses now, so I waited when the taxes are coming back.
Okay, for your new glasses. Taxes will help you see.
Yes.
Jean, you're muted, sweetheart.
Titi.
Yes, I am. I didn't know. I didn't really have anything to say. Well, you know what, though? You know what this lesson reminded me of? Do you remember a while ago when I told you about this troubleshooter, I guess, person at the university when I did volunteer work? Came in and asked us to tell the worst story we ever had.
Oh my.
You know, because we all of us were volunteers and we all would help people at the museum in different ways. And I was a docent at the Bhutanese temple. Anyway, when he got to me, he said, "And what's your most terrible experience?" And I said, "I have none." And he said, "You have none?" I says, "No, I have none, because I've learned a long time ago that if you just look at these people and smile at them and speak nicely to them and you know, show them some kindness, they turn around so fast. And I never have bad experiences. They're always fun experiences. And I'm not telling you that just to brag, but that's the way it is. That's what I think this was trying to tell us, is that a lot of times, whatever bad experience we're having, it's because we choose to have it when we can choose to see it a different way and have it a wonderful experience. And I love that.
That's-
Me would too.
That's perfect, Jean.
Yeah.
You know, it's interesting how this course and the shift in your mindset, for me at least, I'll speak for myself, causes me to listen. Well, I've practiced this a long time because I do communication and stuff, but really listen to people's words and how they frame things and what perspective they're coming from. And sometimes I can't answer your question because none of that resonates with me how you frame it. You know, that I was taking a walk and these sweet middle schoolers were on their bike. I guess school had just let out, and they're like, what did they say? To your left. And I'm like, am I going to my left or are they on my left? I was like, it just really,
You're coming to your left.
yeah. And usually people say on your left. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I just jumped in the rocks and they could have the whole sidewalk. What they meant, and it just made me laugh, you know, because they were so considerate, even though my brain was trained to hear something else. I just thought, well, see, I didn't see that as confusing or the terrible or shame on these kids. It was just, I could see peace, that they were trying to help, and I misunderstood, but I got out of the way and they didn't fall down, and all is well. But I like that, Jean, because we do have the choice of how we perceive things and how we define what's good, bad, or not, or worst, or all of that. And I don't want to see anything else as worst anymore. I want to see peace all the time because it exists, and all I have to do is see it.
It's all perspective. And yeah, as Karen said, we spoke on the phone today, and so she already was aware that was operating with no sleep, really, and today no food. But
Oh,
you know, I was telling her about the kids, and gosh, I haven't been around teenagers, I guess, in so long. I just forgot how they are, and like the girls screaming and, you know, slamming doors, and we were talking, and I said, yeah, I really don't know what I'm supposed to see from this. And then I opened, after we got off the phone, I opened up the lesson for today so I could start speaking, you know, the words. And the lesson was, I could see peace instead of this.
Yeah.
And I just picked up and I texted Karen, and I tried to call and she didn't answer. So I texted her and I said, you got it. I can see peace instead of this. But it's like all the chaos, all the noise, all the chatter, all the things that get on our nerves in the world, you know, the things we're not used to being around, loudness, you know, people just being obnoxious, or people we don't understand what they're trying to tell us. I can see peace instead of seeing it as something that's irritating and frustrating. So for me, it was perfect timing to have a discussion with Karen and then open this up and like, oh yeah, I forgot, God, I can see peace instead of this. So to me, it was the perfect metaphor for all of the earthly stuff that goes on. And, you know, we have a choice. How are we going to see it?
And remember, they're all aspects of you.
That's right. I created this. I created the party
There is
tonight.
no
I must
us,
be in a
there is
party
no
mood.
them. They're all you.
2 nights in a row, I must want to party. Sharon, we're going partying, girl.
All right, come on down. I'm ready. I just rearranged the furniture, took out the chairs and stuff. It's all set. Any ideas when, Teri? Coming in April,
I'm
March?
here until Valentine's, and then I'm leaving, Valentine's Day, and then I'll head out the next morning.
Yay! I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. So anybody else? Charles, you have been quiet.
It was very, very peaceful. I can see peace instead of this. Actually, you're supposed to look at things that upset you or whatever, or people and everything. And they were the things that came up were already things that I let go, and I
Oh,
cut ties with, or, and cut cords or whatever, So, they no longer exist. So I was, at peace, It was very peaceful.
You know,
really good.
I think
And-
that's true, Charlie, that some of us who, this is the third or fourth time we've been taking this course, and because of our growing, we've already made changes, in
Right.
in what we do. And so a lot of times when we read about it in the book, we say, well, I already do that. So what should I do now? So
Yeah.
I think that there is a little bit of, difference between doing it now after you know some things and doing it. Like the first time I did it, I was like, huh? I don't
Yeah,
understand
I just,
anything's going on. So it does help you clarify it, huh, Charlie?
yeah. Well,
What you're doing.
I just sit back and, I let God come in and I pray, That's,
Sure.
and yeah. And I really,
Anything comes up, if anything arises, it's showing you that it's not completely healed. It's showing you that it's there for a reason, especially if it's somebody that you've had an issue with and they just pop into your head and you think, oh, I've already handled all that. That person is the person that you are still harboring stuff with.
okay.
It's just a
Well,
matter of, if it comes up, it's, if you thought of it, if it showed up, if there was a person or a place or a thing or a situation that showed up,
right.
it's showing up, it's your gift.
Okay.
It's your gift. And if you just shove it under the rug and say, oh, I've already healed that, that's all gone, that's all done.
Well, I was doing, coming to peace instead of that. So I was doing what I was supposed to do for my homework.
For you. Annie
That's
is with
funny.
us. Annie said that her and her sons had a good day. They ate seafood, and Grayson and I enjoyed the peaceful day. Thank you for sharing that, Annie. All right, well, let's get to our next lesson so we'll know what to focus on tomorrow.
All righty.
Mm-hmm.
My mind is part of God's. I am very holy. Today's idea does not describe the way you see yourself now. It does, however, describe what vision will show you. It's difficult for anyone who thinks he is in this world to believe this of himself. Yet, the reason he thinks he is in this world is because he does not believe it. You will believe that you are part of where you think you are. That is because you surround yourself with the environment that you want. And you want it to protect the image of yourself that you have made. The image is part of this environment. What you see while you believe you are in it is seen through the eyes of the image. This is not vision. Images cannot see. The idea for today presents a very different view of yourself. By establishing your source, it establishes your identity, and it describes you as you must really be in truth. We will use a somewhat different kind of application today, because the emphasis for today is on the perceiver rather than what is being perceived. For each of the 3 to 5 minute practice periods today, begin by repeating today's idea to yourself, and then close your eyes and search your mind for the various kinds of descriptive terms in which you see yourself. Include all the ego-based attributes which you ascribe to yourself, either positive or negative, desirable or undesirable, grandiose or debased. All of them are equally unreal, because you do not look upon yourself through the eyes of innocence. In the earlier part of the mind searching period, you will probably emphasize what you consider to be the more negative aspects of your perception of yourself. Towards the latter part of the exercise period, however, more self-inflating descriptive terms may well cross your mind. Try to recognize that the direction of your fantasies about yourself does not matter. Illusions have no direction in reality. They are merely not true. A suitable unselected list for applying the idea for today might be: I see myself as imposed on. I see myself as being mistreated. I see myself as depressed. I see myself as failing. I see myself as endangered. I see myself as helpless. I see myself as victorious. I see myself as losing out. I see myself as charitable. I see myself as a good person. I see myself as virtuous. I see myself as righteous. I see myself as entitled. You should not think of these terms in an abstract way. They will occur to you as various situations, personalities, events in which your figures start to cross your mind. Pick up any specific situation that occurs to you. Identify the descriptive term or terms that you feel are applicable to your reactions to this situation. If any word disturbs you, if anything is triggering you, this is your gift, and use them in applying today's idea. And after you've named each one, remind yourself of the truth of who you are. But I am one with God, and I am very holy. During the longer exercise periods, there will probably be intervals in which nothing specific occurs to you. Do not strain to think up specific things to fill this interval, but merely relax and repeat today's idea slowly until something occurs to you, although nothing that does occur should be omitted from the exercises. But nothing should be dug out with effort either. Neither force nor discrimination should be used. As often as possible during the day, pick up a specific attribute or attributes you are ascribing to yourself at the time and apply the idea for today to them, adding the idea in the form stated above to each of them. If nothing particular occurs to you, merely repeat the idea to yourself with closed eyes. Anything from the insight?
My mind is part of God's. I'm very holy. I really can't focus tonight. I'm sorry. I know you
That's
guys
okay.
can hear it.
I know.
It's just like blasting into my room. So yeah, I'll share tomorrow from the insights, and we can go ahead and get on to our chanting tonight.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, Terry.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
Yeah. Okay,
So-
well, we'll send you some peace. Maybe the chanting will help
You-
drown
Yeah.
everybody else out.
Maybe I can get some sleep tonight.
That would be a plus.
And I can find a parking place for my car, which is illegally parked at the moment.
Oh, no.
So yeah, there are no parking places. The whole street's taken up.
Oh, my.
Oh, no.
All right. So thank you all for being here. We will see you tomorrow.
You wanna-
Yes.
Guys,
Bye.
get on to our chanting. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Annie,
Bye.
Isabel, and Timothy. Thank you for being with us tonight. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Karen, if you would please talk about that.
Okay, so this is where we're going to chant 108 times. First, we're going to chant 3 times slow, and then we'll chant 108 times all together as our beautiful family. Beautiful Auntie Jean will let us know when we get to that magic number. And then beautiful Teri Angel will lead us in a short meditation on freedom, and then we'll go into our next chant. So we declare that all obstacles be removed. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
We declare that all barriers, conflicts, and violence be removed. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. We declare that all illusions and illness be removed. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha.
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Ganapataye Namaha. Ahai Namaha. Ahai Ye Namaha. Re Namaha. Jai Namaha. Namaste Namaha. Re Namaha. Re Namaha. Nana Re Namaha. Re Namaha. Mukana Re Namaha. Ramaha. Inaha. Gengana Namaha. Inama. I'm gonna pray Namaha. Pray Namaha. Pray Namaha. Pray Namaha. Pray Namaha. Pray Namaha. Namaha. Hey Namaha. Hey Namaha. Hey Namaha. Pray Namaha. Pray Namaha. Pray Namaha. Jai Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Namaha. Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha. Hey Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha.
Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
I think my computer went out.
We had a frozen pea.
Yes, we did. Let's just take a moment to take in that energy, focusing on freedom, focusing on doing away with all the obstacles and all the barriers, and raising our energy higher and higher to where we do see only peace, we do see only love. And we're ready to go into the miracles. We have our miracle Marlene with us. Thank you for joining in. And Tammy Fisk, thank you for being here. So Karen, would you please talk about Nam Myoho Renge Kyo?
Yes, so this is where we're going to chant 3 times slow, and then we'll chant 108 times all together as our beautiful family. Beautiful Auntie Jean will let us know when we get to that magic number, and beautiful Teri Angel will lead us in the next part of our session. So we declare that all are accepting, aligning, allowing, and awake. Nam
Oh,
Renge Kyo. We declare that all are happy and healthy. Nam Renge Kyo. We declare that all live in peace and harmony and are open and ready to receive miracles. Nam Renge Kyo. Nam
Wendy
Om
Cho.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Yo
Myoho
Wendy
Renge
Cho.
Kyo.
Yo
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Yo
Renge Kyo.
Wendy Cho.
Renge
Nam Myoho Renge
Wendy
Kyo.
Cho.
Renge Kyo.
Just a
Renge
baby.
Nam Myoho
Yo Wendy Cho.
Nam Myoho
Oh, Wendy Cho.
Renge Nam Myoho
Girl,
Renge Kyo. Renge
Wendy
Kyo.
Cho.
Nam Myoho Renge
Yeah,
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Wendy
Nam
Cho.
Myoho Renge
Oh,
Kyo.
Joe.
Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Oh, window.
Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
Oh,
Renge Kyo. Nam
woman.
Myoho
Oh,
Renge Kyo.
window.
Renge Kyo. Nam
Window.
Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge
Yeah.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Yo.
Myoho
Yo.
Renge Kyo. Nam
Yo.
Myoho Renge
Oh,
Kyo.
window.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
Oh,
Renge
window.
Nam
Yeah.
Nam Myoho Renge
Oh,
Kyo.
yeah.
Nam Myoho Renge
Oh,
Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
yeah.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Yeah.
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Hey,
Nam
hey,
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
yeah.
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Yeah.
Let's take a breath into our heart center. Focus in there on that beautiful energy now of love. Holding that energy, we're going to do 3 chants of Om. Om is the cosmic sound of God. And then we'll stay in our hearts for some silence as we just connect in our heart to our brain, focus totally on that. And then we'll give that love out to the world. So take a deep breath in and let's begin the chanting of Om. Om. Hold that energy of love. Only love. No distractions, nothing to draw you away from your heart. And let's give that love out into the world. Just send it where it needs to go. Om Shanti Shanti. Om Peace, Peace, Peace. May this love, this peace, this joy in our hearts be spread worldwide. Om Shanti. Thank you. Thank you to all who showed up tonight. And every night we make a declaration that there is peace on earth. And I'm wondering if Gracie is able to do that for us tonight.
Yes, I can, and thank you. So each night, we go deep within ourselves, where we know that peace resides, and we draw on that peace, and we send it out into the world in our own special ways. So we all together declare that there is peace on earth. We know there is peace on earth. We feel it, and we even see it. And we know that that peace originates, lives inside of us. And we say that on 3, 2, 1.
We declare that there is peace on earth, and we declare that that peace is inside of us.
Inside of us.
So it is.
So it
Forever
is.
and ever.
Forever, forever. Amen.
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 Thank you.
Charlie, wake up.
Oh, we do this every evening, and we've been doing it for 978 days now. And we're doing it as a fabulous group known as the
Peace for peace.
Repeat it, peace for peace.
Peace.
Yes. And I'm a P, definitely. And Teri's a P, and Chris is a P, and Karen's a P, and Gracie's a P, and Tammy's a P, and Marlene's a P, and Annie's a P, and Charlie's a forgetful P, but we're all P's. And wouldn't you like to be a P too? We would love it. And everybody in the world gets to be a P. A P for peace.
And all the mountains in the world are alive with the sound of chanting and the sprinkling of peace and the smile on faces, because peace is coming around the corner when we chant. Peace is coming around the corner when we chant. Peace is coming around the corner. Smiles on people's faces. Peace is coming around the corner when we chant. And be kind.
Be
Kind.
Oh, thank you all. We appreciate you so much. It's been marvelous to have the chanting family in here that we've had tonight, and the Course in Miracles discussion group. Come back tomorrow. We'll do it again, same time, 8 o'clock to discuss, and 8:30 to chant on the Eastern Coast, that is. So stay in your hearts, everyone. Stay blessed, and we leave you with
Namaste.
night, everyone.
Good
Night.
night.